Так. Что? Приветствую вас на канале Эль Кидал, друзья. И сегодня мы с вами начинаем проходить Хогвартс Легаси. Как слышно меня? Так, что-то у меня тут проблема с наушниками, подождите. О, все, проблема решена. Так, ну что тут настроечки? Чтение меню не надо. Специальные настройки какие-то. Ужас. Продолжим. Ну, конечно же, качество. Согласны. Так, калибровочка у нас, да? Солнце яркое или не яркое? Это у нас по умолчанию. Короче, пусть по умолчанию стоит, я, честно говоря... А, кстати, надо было, короче, по сути, 1 сентября в пятницу. То есть мы начинаем как бы прям реально 1 сентября играть в 1 сентября, поняли? Вот так вот. Мы рады сообщить, что вы приняты, для вас собраны школьные принадлежности. Как вам невозможно известно, указ о разумном ограничении вышеста несовершеннолетних запрещает использование магии лица моложе 17 лет вне школы. Однако, в связи с вашими уникальными обстоятельствами, Министерство любезно согласилось позволить профессору Фигу помочь вам отточить заклинание перед вашим сопровождением из Лондона в замок на пир в честь начала учебного года и церемонию распределения. С уважением, профессор Уизли, заместитель директора. Дела вообще. Так. Чё, выбираем типа чувачка, да, кем будем играть? Черный как смоль, да? А это что? Пушкин, я. Так. А вот, типа. Не, мы будем, короче, этим. Китаёзой. Вот это, да? Или вот этот мощнецкий? Вот такой типа. Чё мне? Недовольный. Не, ну мы не ботан, мы будем без очков. Правильно? Как слышно, кстати, меня? Как слышно? Короче. Причесончик ему, да? В принципе. Так какая-то... Вы самая такая... Вот это вообще класс. А? Вот так нормальный тип? Во, блин, шрам, короче, надо полюбас, да? Вот так, на глазу, типа. На глазу, да, мощно? На веснушки, родинки вообще минусуем. Типа румянец. Не, ну состояние кожи пусть хорошее будет. Вот, нормальный, да? Синие брови, как вам? Я не понимаю, у меня девка получилась? Это ж вроде чувак. У него глаза какие-то девчачьи. Так. Ну ладно, черные брови. Серьезные. Надо какие-нибудь серьезные, типа. Блин, здесь можно чисто в редакторе персонажа, блин, час просидеть. Монобровька. О, типа модный с разрезом, да? Типа шрам, и он себе еще бровь типа подбривает. Потому что типа четкий поцк. Надо глаза, конечно. Фиолетовые. Так, ну пусть голубые, ладно. Надо лицо более нормальное. Так. Вот такой типа вообще брутальный, да? Вот этот тип. Как бабские лица. Китаёз какой-то. А это такой типа чисто конфет поел, короче. Чисто похавал. Мамка покормила. Такая типа нормалек, блин. Ай, пошел сейчас. Короче, вот такой вот, да, типос? Вот такой сейчас, короче. Жду, потому что задержка где-то минута. Может, секунд 40-45. Вот такого, да, оставляем. Типа он это... Младший брат Торетто. В смысле не нравится? Он нормуль выглядит. Нормальный поц. смысле того? В смысле того? У того бабское, блин, выражение лица было. А этот нормальный. Кто свет выключил? Ну не, мы каким-то таким должны быть, типа, подзагорелым, вот таким вот. Да, вот таким. Нормально. Кого лучше? Кто лучше? Вот этот? Девчонка? Ну это девчачьи какие-то. Мне не нравится, он не брутал. Ну вот, можно вот этого оставить. Вот этого ты хочешь оставить? Вот этот типа тебе нравится? Но этот такой, это смазливая рожа, реально. Вот это, которая была изначально, вот это смазливая, да? Ну окей. Первый голос. Так, ну мы, наверное, на легком будем играть. Нафига? Ну, конечно, на истории мы не будем играть, типа, с незначительными испытаниями. Так, короче, предложение, как назовем? Имя, фамилия. Общежитие, смотрите, волшебница. Прикол. То есть ты можешь, типа, сделать девочку, но к тебе будут обращаться как к мальчику, и ты будешь жить в общежитии волшебницы. То есть тут, типа, 24 гендера. Так.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Офигеть, он даже разговаривает.
It was wonderful. I believe that was quite something.
А второй?
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
А, это девочка.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
То есть можно сделать волшебника, выглядит как волшебник, разговаривает по-девчачьи.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this club. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned
Пока
about.
думайте, как назвать.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Ну вот этот, да, ставим, такой он типа суровый пацанчик. Хулиган. Хулиган драться будет с кем-нибудь. Чё, как назовем его? Имя. Ла-ла-ла-ла-ла-ла. Ну блин, ты не знаешь, как назвать, блин, хрен знает. Ну Том глупо. Да нет, надо нормально его назвать. Типа Виктор. Витек. Да, ну пусть будет Витек, реально. Будет Виктор он. Виктор злодейское имя, типа. Как Виктор фон Дум. Виктор Сноу пусть будет. Виктор Снег. Нет, Сноуфолл пусть будет, снегопад. Виктор Сноуфолл. Сноуфолл. Сноуфолл нормальная фамилия для этого волшебника или просто Сноу оставить? Не, я знаю, мы назовем его Гектор. Гектор. Гектор Сноу. Гектор Сноу. Гектор. Да не, пусть будет Сноу. Просто Гектор Сноу. Да не, ну он точно будет Гектором. Просто Сноу уже как-то не котируется. Гектор. 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 Рейн. H.H. Гектор Холмс. Блин. Гектор Пападопулос. Все, я придумал. Мы из него, короче, он типа греком будет. Типа грек. Грек Гектор Пападопулос. Такой красавчик из Греции, короче. С голосом, с таким брутальным.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Гектор Пападопулос. Ну все. Четенько, ёпта. Оставляем. Так, все, мы все выбрали, получается. Ну все, окей. Начинаем путешествие. Опа! Опа!
It appears we are almost ready to depart.
Похоже, мы уже готовы
It's a pity
отправляться.
we didn't have a bit more time to spend
Жаль,
on
конечно, что у нас с вами было
spellcasting. I
так мало
presume you've
времени на
been
это.
practicing the spells
Надеюсь,
we
вы
worked on.
практиковались в
Professor.
том, что я вам показал.
Well,
Да,
I'm quite sure
профессор.
I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me all the time.
Спасибо, что будете позанимались со мной, профессор. Опа. Кто это?
Eleazar!
Озрик.
Glad my rather
George
cryptic
Ozric.
description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatregoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After
Ничуть,
you.
сэр.
ages
это
since
я
I've been to the
симпатяга,
castle.
конечно.
Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Что-то он, короче, запаниковал, этот Озрик. О, у меня и сова, походу, будет. Тема. Блин, пошло вообще. Вот это красота.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you
Короче,
seen this?
сразу на 5-й курс бахнули.
I
Восстание
have.
гоблинов.
Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Нифига себе!
Hang on!
Охренеть. Озрика ставали.
The key! Give me your hand!
Охренеть. Вот это начало, блин, такое мощное вообще.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
what happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
О, красиво,
I'm feeling
конечно.
better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Блин, сразу сходу вообще супер интересно. Офигеть.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Идем к руинам, значит, искать.
Mind your step.
Да смотрю я под ноги, друг.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Опа.
Is that ice?
It's
Yep.
not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
А, фига себе.
Excellent!
Да я, блин, волшебник. Йоу.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there.
Блин, нормально дед лазит вообще.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Stay Steady yourself! Reparo!
Ух ты!
Almost there!
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Фига себе, кувырок.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Что-то подразвалилось. Так, ладно. Мне надо идти дальше.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Все подрубил. Так. Иду, в общем. Блин, ну красивая игрушка.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Не работает палочка.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
Нифига
I
себе.
don't believe it.
В этой комнате. Офигеть. Тут гоблин спит, блин.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Anything here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Hmm? Your wife's portkey. Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Такой отдельный чувак для одной ячейки здесь. Вырезковая банка в горе.
After you.
О, опять эта смешная тачка.
Keep your hands inside the cars if you don't wish to lose them.
Поехали в банк.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
Отдельный вход,
You
блин.
want to take a breath? A what?
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Жесть.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Злобный какой.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Блин, я что-то с буквами подошибся. Я думал, здесь будет же типа... Что-то я тупанул на том по-русски написать. То выделяется на латинице. Он хоть и грек, конечно. Вот мы и на месте. Ой, Гектор Пападопулос.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
12. Дюжина получается.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Идем.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected.
Let me think.
Да уж.
There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Блин, Ревелио, фига, зафиксируйте свою палочку с помощью... Направляйте ее по контуру символа. Блин, здесь надо рисовать прям.
Revelio.
Ничего не
There!
понял.
I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do,
Блин, я
Professor.
походу
That
профукал.
symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Revelio. I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Блин, ё-моё. Ай, смог Люмуса заделать.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection's turning
Class.
towards me. It
Люмус.
does follow the light.
Вот так вот. Это мне уже не нравится.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo!
Он профессор Фиг, нормальная тема.
Expulso! Deposo! Confringo! Levioso!
Protego!
Levioso!
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
Да, Гектор, дел плохо.
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Опа. Денег нашел. Куплю себе что-нибудь. Чебурек, например. Это чебурек.
Lumos. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
Ща я справлюсь.
Lumos. To align these statues with their reflections.
А, надо вот так сделать, да?
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Разделан ее. Что удерживать, что во время протега, чтобы контратаковать и оглушить врагов заклинанием остолбеней. Мечтяк. Я уворачиваюсь как... Остолбенение. Так, ну что, разделался, так сказать.
Lumos.
Ё-моё, я такой думаю, что ролик какой-то или что-то жду. Так, за этим надо бежать. Фига, можно шарашить прям. куда мы пришли. Что это? Давайте глянем.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
Ну-ка, давайте в омут памяти-то
Follow
посмотрим.
my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow
Древняя
that
магия.
surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We will...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones. Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have...
I have no patience for traitors.
Фига себе,
No.
гоблин.
Where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Фига себе, мощный гоблин. Red Rock. Опа. Защитник.
Are you all right?
Да.
Fine, sir.
Веселье.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here.
Hogwarts.
Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Красота. Ое. Хогвартс наследие.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas Nigellus Black.
Phineas Black.
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Фига себе, Phineas Black.
Fig! Nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
А это батя
I'll
Сириуса
be
или
in
нет
touch.
Сириуса, интересно?
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Так, ну что, шляпа, давай. Это у меня рожа у Гектора.
Yes, a bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions, certain expectations.
Скорее бы исследовать
I'm looking
замок.
forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of...
Шляпа с загадками говорит.
What is it?
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power.
Я амбициозный чувак, я древнюю магию вообще-то. Короче, да? А? Амбиции. Слизерин, ё-моё.
You belong in Slytherin!
Я, блин, древнюю магию вижу, шляпа, блин.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Мерзкий дядька. Это батя Блэка? Все-таки или дед Блэка?
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
А это, походу, бабка Рона.
It's
Бабушка
quite
Рона.
uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Нормально, блин. Змеюк тут.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Sleep well. Спи хорошо. Ну все, поспали. Что тут, море зеленого?
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Я чё, блин, больше всех спал, типа? Фига себе, ворваться сделал.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
I wonder where they're from. They're lucky they didn't end up as dragonflies.
That is not helpful.
Так, а ты чё, Себастьян?
Can I help you?
Can't imagine.
Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Какой-то хитрожопый.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Естественно. Ну-ка.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts?
Да, ну-ка.
Which ones?
А у Адукедавру,
Seems
может
I
быть?
may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time.
Чувак
It was good
эмоциональный,
meeting you. Good luck today.
Нравится мне. Такой же амбициозный, походу, как я. Под огнем
Owls
Хогвартс,
must be
блин.
incredibly intelligent to deliver all those letters. I still get lost looking
Ха! У меня тоже есть палочка, поняли? Дурачи.
Might want to think that again.
Так, а вот с этой девкой мы сейчас переговорим.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Меня какая-то заумная.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you.
Такая, блин, типа
You should have listened to
Гермиона,
me.
только от Слизерина.
Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting
Slytherins.
tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years.
Конечно.
I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Мы справились сами.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Эмеральда, тебя там не было.
Not the way I fly.
А, Эмельда.
Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Ты видела мой?
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
До свидания.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
А мне не очень приятно. Но куда деваться? А это что, вот этот тип мутный? И зовут его мутно.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Ну-ка.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Фига, то есть он такой, типа, положительный слизеринец, да?
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Прикольно, ладно, этот тип нормальный.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Ну, ждет, подождет. Уиу, мы глобус пока покрутим. Уиу. Уиу. Чё у них тут русалки какие-то повсюду разбросаны? Ладно, Погнали. По лестнице просто. Если бы были волосы на голове, они бы просто развивались. Так.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
Каких сов?
Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Нормально, короче, тест на работу.
Here you are.
Где будешь работать? Ёшкин-матрёшкин. Что это?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Откуда это он его делал?
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Ну пошли. Подожди, только я в сундук
I
загляну.
certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Что за тип? У него перо летит. Ну пойдем, Уизли.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Офигеть.
Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Эта статуя изображает Кельпи, водяного демона-оборотня родом из Ирландии и Великобритании, который обычно принимает форму лошади с длинной гривой. Самый крупный Кельпи, о котором когда-либо сообщался, это Лох-Несское чудовище Шотландии. Поняли? Это Кельпи. Только что открыли испытание из руководства, ваш прогресс будет отображаться здесь. Открыть руководство. Ой-ой-ой. Испытание. О, господи, блин, вот это всегда учиться играть, это так сложно и непонятно. Каждое испытание имеет несколько уровней, на каждом из вас ждут специальные награды, начиная от внешнего вида, заканчивая важными обновлениями. Меню испытаний, возвращайтесь почаще, чтобы получить все награды, которые вы разблокировали. Ну, примерно понятно.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
О, кто это сделал?
Lumos.
Темновато, да, дамочка здесь? Что это такое? Это заклятие, типа. Но мы будем учиться только серьезным заклятием, типа Эведокедавра.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Опа, карта. В левой части карты живут студенты и профессора. Здесь расположены гостиные, большой зал. Здесь вы можете видеть точки с летучим пламенем, которые доступны в этом регионе. Точки с летучим пламенем зеленого цвета — это те, которые вам удалось обнаружить, включая гостиную вашего факультета. Точки с летучим пламенем сердца — это без привлечения об обнаруженных точках быстрого перемещения. А, это быстрое перемещение.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Класс.
I adore the hustle and bustle of Central Hall.
Сахаломасло. Сразу мы, оп, да, зажгли зеленое пламя, так сказать. А оно, наверное, да, если бы я был на другом факультете, оно было бы другого цвета.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I'd like to open a shop in
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Ну это мы не будем спрашивать.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Подозреваю, что вы там не просто искали вещи, ходят окольными путями добирались. Да?
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today, and remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you, and invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Она прям утомила меня. И фиг такой здесь стоит, типа хочет поговорить, такой руками такой мотает, типа.
Revelio.
Что тут нет ничего? Вот же. Черт.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today. before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Так, карта. Ага. Понял. Уровень, заклинания. Занятие по защите от темных искусств. Награда Левиоса будет. Занятие по заклинаниям. Награда Акцио. Акцио это у нас что такое? Ну, Левиоса давайте учить.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
With my head in an upturned bowl.
А, типа испытание, задание, да? Снаряжение, блин. Можно переодеваться, да? Ладно. Побежали, Стопуха. Это что такое?
Revelio.
Фига здесь, блин. Защитное заклятие. Не пускать меня. Они меня не пускать. Страсти какие-то. Ну ладно, пойдем пока. Блин, PS5 еще дозагружает.
Revelio.
Фонтан в виде виверны. Это двор трансфигурации. Служит местом отдыха и собрания студентов. Несмотря на слухи, возможно, спровоцированные сэром Кедоганом, это, безусловно, не та самая виверна из долины реки Уай, убитая веселым рыцарем помимо его воли. Блин, это ж вот этот коридор, да? Где они постоянно тусовались. Точнее, будут тусоваться. Мы-то на 100 лет раньше тут тусуемся. Ништяк. Кабинет трансфигурации. Тема вообще. Вот это красиво. Дерево это. О. Кайфы, кайфы. Так, я хочу палочку Оливандра купить. Ворвавшись просто. Ворваться сделал. Так. Давай, чувачок. А, это задание как раз, да? Ну, гоу. Поучимся.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Задиры. Хулиган. Хулиганы. Сейчас мы его проучим. Готовченко. Левиоса выучили.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Брыжий такой.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise Levioso. Good. Now, the basic. Well done.
Levioso!
Good. Now, the basic cast. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso! This can't be a first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
So you all my students for this event.
Levioso!
I do enjoy life duel. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Получил. Козёль. Целый лох, целый лох. Papadopoulos, пушка.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. again. Well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
С гоблином я тем не хочу сражаться, он страшный.
Right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
О, летуха.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Не? Ну ты сыкуха. Так, а ты кто?
Oh, if you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
За два задрота каких-то. Я что, здесь вообще один нормальный пацан, что ли, или что?
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Интригующе звучит.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Типа бойцовский клуб.
Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance. If you're interested.
Первое правило
Till next time.
магического клуба: никому не рассказывать о магическом клубе, да? Первоклассный студент. Ачивочка. Уровень 2. Снаряга какая-то. Фига себе. О! Да? А? А? Серьезно вообще? Я это умора я. Нет, ну шарф для лохов. Острые козырьки. В пижаме можно бегать. Твари? Фига себе. Тут твари есть. Можно себе тварь типа намутить. И потом вези меня, твари, говорите. Острый козырек.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Она из Пофиндуя? А, ну да, она из Пофиндуя. По ней сразу видно, да, что она крытая какая-то. Все, ладно, я погнал.
Revelio.
Фигачим.
Wouldn't be surprised if Professor Binns brought himself to death with one of his history.
Внизу, что ли? Надо огонек поджечь. Нет. Не понял тогда прикола. Короче, они все в мантию ходят. Не понял.
Revelio.
Где? Огонь-то, огневой где? На карте показано здесь. Глупость какая-то. Гаргуль разговаривает. Еще выше, типа, что ли? А, я потеряшка. Чувак, зачем тебе столько книг? Кто орёт? А, здесь? А, призраки. Смех. Стоп, ухо. Кошка. Я кошку нашел. Гладим кошку. Кошку гладим. Че? Что у тебя за звукан такой? Еще раз послушаем. Ништяк, везде есть кошки. В пауке кошки, в Хогвартсе кошки. Ну, те, конечно, и звуки от тебя.
Revelio.
Да. Блин, огромный Хогвартс. Вообще жесть. То в туалете? Нычка в туалете? Здесь что, Плакса Миртл, что ли? Блин, что если будет тут? Кто-то варит. Надо смывать за собой. Твою мать. Тут кто-то смывает за меня. Так, ну вроде это не тот туалет.
Revelio.
Выше, что ли? Я не могу понять, куда он показывает.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Блин, как много здесь разговаривает, это жесть.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Что за клоун?
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold
Peeves.
attack. Was the Minister a Boot or the Minister a Flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a Boot, and he says it's a Flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boot and it wasn't
Чувак.
Flack, but you're all in trouble with
О, еще кошка. А что тут везде кошки ходят? Будем гладить кошки. Кошка. Да.
My older brothers were all sorted into Ravenclaw.
Ну, это звук не такой противный. А где сундук? Вот. Ладно, пофиг. Как колдос не знаю.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Серп, конечно, мочит. Я острый козырек. Акцию это, короче, забирать, да?
Акио.
Он Акио, а не акцию. Почему Акио?
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Akio.
Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Акио. Это типа забирать, да? Себе.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Мы что, сейчас, блин, дома будем строить, что ли?
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Сейчас я тебе, дед, покажу, как надо Акио делать.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. That's it! Not to worry. Excellent control there.
Понятно.
Accio. Splendid! Don't lose your composure. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
И что там, Onai?
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Гектор. Да она читер.
There we go.
Accio.
What's this?
Да офигеть, блин.
That's it.
Here we go.
но мне надо напеть на полтинник. Да, уделано ее! 120, сделано просто! Кто здесь лучший? Кто твой папочка?
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Блин, где тут?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Блин, где тут Самил?
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Very good.
Watch this.
Нет, ну я же не специально. Ну ёпта.
Let us see this. Well done.
Сволочь.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Ненавижу ее. Ненавижу эту девку. Обыграл меня. Я ей поддался.
Gather your things on the way out.
Я ей поддался.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Угаду? На что похоже, блин, Ваканда?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Вот так вот, короче, в Ваканде не нужны палочки, блин. Там вибраниум есть, все в порядке.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Понятно? Палочка нафиг, короче, не нужна. Если ты мощный тип, можешь вообще просто класть так. Без слов, блин, и без палочки. Вот это, кстати, прикол. Это прикол вообще. Это по канону вообще, что без палочки можно, да? Нормально. Хреначить. Чем вообще эта палочка нужна? На что похоже Ваканда?
It addresses mountains of the moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Чё припёрлась тогда из Ваканды?
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Давай, покеда, блин.
Of course,
Wakanda.
you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
Well,
you wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Конечно, за специальную программу. Это кто?
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Манящие те чары, чары, фига, чары. Профессор Уизли. О, плащ-палатка. Выполняется. Ай, да, конечно. Снаряга. Ладно, очки мне такие нафиг не нужны. Снять. А вот кипарик оставим.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you? You're the student everyone's been whispering about.
И чё ты
Hope
сама
your first
хочешь
day's going
меня?
well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than
Потому
you do.
что ты не талантливая, Саманта. Ну, вали, вот вали.
Try riding a hippogriff.
Так, я не понял. Мне нужно это. Какие побочные? А. Погнали. Кошки эти. Шарашит по Хогвартсу. Просто машина. Йоу! Мост. Ой, красиво. Вообще на улице просто, конечно. Великолепно, блин.
Revelio.
А, это этот, блин, опять. Блин, он запалил всех, надо его будет проучить. Все, короче. Карта Аргельш... Язык тут сломаешь с вами. Карта Аргелшира. На этой карте изображен Аргелшир. Регион в Шотландии, где находятся Гебридские острова, родина гибридского черного. Ладно. Вот там чемодан. Нет? Нет. Стопе, тут походу у нас шляпа. Тут походу у нас модневая шляпа выпала. Так. Безумный шляпник.
Oh, you are too kind. We thank you. Please.
Revelio.
Блин, ну посмотрите, какая красота, а? Это ж Хогвартс, ё-моё.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Блин, все под защитой.
Can I help you?
Это что за пиздюк?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Конечно, вступаю в бойцовский клуб.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Чё за мелкий пацан вообще? Он, блин, под стол пешком ходит еще. Это чё за вредина такая? Так, пробивайте желтые щиты, используя контратакующие заклинания. Такие как левитационный Чарлиос. Привязка к цели. Для того, чтобы врагов прикрытия. Нажимайте для переключения между целями.
Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Is that all you've got? Levioso! Lumos!
Так, пацан,
Accio!
На, Акио. Просто под тумак раздел.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall.
Ты шапку мою видел чемпионскую,
it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought.
Это вам, блин, не мечи
двигать, да? See you back here again.
Конечно, загляну, блин. А то, блин, придумали там мечи двигать, блин.
Revelio.
Запарили везде защитные заклинания. Так. Я хочу палочку. Как перемещаться-то? Вот зеленые там. Ну вот, да. Переместиться. Че бежать через весь Хогвартс, да? Каждую кошку в Хогвартсе погладил. Вот это красивая. Такая белая. О, такая. Лоскучая. Блин, что у них тут с голосом?
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... What was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Разве я не права?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Давайте вам дополнительно, чтобы ускорить процесс обучения.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Transfiguration.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Ну, с Нати пойду, конечно, нафига мне, блин, пацан. Правильно? Я лучше, блин, с этой пойду, с Вакандой.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Задача — это особый тип заданий, да? После выполнения учета использовать новые заклинания. Награда за выполнение вашей задачи является установление чары репару, который необходим для выполнения других заданий. Ну, погнали.
Ah, there you are.
Такое. Где сундук? Под землей, что ли?
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Где она?
Revelio.
Репару. А как забрать страницу-то?
Got it.
Веселье.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Might some kind soul help me?
О.
Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks were...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, Your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Что такое сложно?
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out. Repairer, nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Мечтяк. Такая. Ништяк, блин, чиню Хогвартс, ёп. Ремонтника вызывали. Блин, что там у деда за этим? Спереть у него одну птицу. Так, ну что, дорогие друзья, наверное, на этом мы сейчас и закончим. У нас из заданий там, я так понимаю... Да, Хогсмит, короче. То есть выход из Хогвартса и идти в Хогсмит за палочкой, так сказать, к Оливандру. Да. В общем, это мы будем, так сказать, проходить на следующем стриме. Спасибо всем, кто смотрел, кто будет смотреть. Пока-пока.